Welcome back, everybody. We are here at Big Time Ninja for our second ever Ninja versus Ninja. We are here for the 9U age group. 7U age group was electric. We saw Evie Ruff on the women's side take home the win for the ladies. And then in the boys division, we saw Easton Gumer with an impressive victory all the way through the winner's bracket. Did not lose a race. And now we are here for the 9U. I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside Jesse Lebrecht. How you doing?
I'm excited. This is going to be some fast races today. We have our two ladies are on the starting block, getting ready to go. We have...
Here we go. Crowd is hyped. Getting ready for the first runners. Autumn Salyers and Natalia Weber. Here we go, Jesse.
Both ladies fairly new to Ninja. Autumn about a few months of training. Natalia about a year of training Ninja. So showing their rookie skills out here on Ninja versus Ninja. Both ladies jumping up to the boards, making their way through. Just now building their swings. Little step back, I think, with Autumn. And a step back with Natalia, so we are still even on the points.
Yeah, even on points. Remember, Jesse, it comes down to points first, and then time.
And then again, this is the seeding round, so it doesn't matter if you win or lose in this round. You're just trying to get the fastest time with the most amount of points to set you up really well for the bracket. Both ladies hitting the buzzer. They kind of had very similar races, touching their foot back on both of the same obstacles. I think they had 2 fails each.
Just tell Joe that so have wait until they get some shower. Yeah. All right. Hannah Swakowski, Sophie Freitag, our next two competitors.
These two are pretty close friends. They've been training together for a little while.
Both take class here at Big Time Ninja. Hannah also trains out of Ultimate Ninjas, I believe.
She does. She takes our home classes. Pushing through the ropes, sprinting across the steps.
They are neck and neck right now, Jesse.
Yeah, pretty evenly paced right now. Hannah taking no backswings off of the board. Sophie needing a little bit of an extra swing. Hannah dismounting, Sophie making her way through. Hannah on the last obstacle, pulling back, hitting that buzzer. Sophie's now coming through. Finishing the course as well.
Yeah, remember, Jesse, the seed round is really important. The race itself doesn't really matter if you win or lose the race, but you want to get a fast time because it still affects where you get seated in the elimination bracket. So even if you lose your race, you could still come in second place on time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You get for the losers bracket, you have to have 2 falls before you're eliminated, but this does not count for the seeding section of the course runs.
All right, Claire Mattern and Savannah Sirio.
Both of these ladies do a lot of local competitions, and they are speedy in just those courses. I'm excited to see this race here. I know it's going to be fast. Wow, they are neck and neck. Claire just popping through those rings, not taking a backswing. Savannah right behind her. Claire moving through the shower bars. Savannah really trying to push herself to catch up.
Savannah with a big move.
Wow, that was a close run. Both ladies really pushing themselves.
Again, we just talked about it. You got to be quick because that could be the 1 and 2 seed heading into the elimination bracket. It doesn't really matter if you win or lose the race right now. Just depends on where you get seated. So. Full clear. We heard it from our judge, Joe. Jumping Joe. All right, we got Zeki and Kellen going to be up next.
Kellen trains out of Warrior Jungle. They often come down for competitions down here in the Chicagoland area. Zeki trains at Ultimate Ninjas in Elmhurst and also is on the big time elite team. Zeki out ahead just a little bit. Kellen trying to make up some time. Zeki through the shower bars. Kellen still working through. Zeki hitting the buzzer. Wow, Kellen coming, making up a lot of time out there.
Yeah, Kellen with a pretty big comeback there.
And hitting that buzzer.
Almost caught up. Next up, going to be Ryan Kell and Jaden Corzon. Here we go, Jaden in the blue lane. Out to a little bit of a lead, gets a little hung up on the rope. Ryan right into it. Going to go for the comeback here. We had a Joe lane fall. Jaden a little hung up here on the rings. Uh-oh. In the danger zone a little bit. Ryan pulling ahead.
Oh, man. Just stuck in limbo just a little bit out there, Jaden. You see him fighting through. There we go. He was able to get that next ring. But then Ryan with a step back on the board. Jaden with a fall on the board as well. This one's going to come down to the falls, I believe. Still making their way through. Onto the last obstacle for Jaden. Ryan also on the last obstacle. Pushing each other right to the end. Might be like a synchronized landing and the buzzers. First time through the course, you know you might make some mistakes. We can always clean it up into the bracket rounds. You're just feeling it out, getting the feel for the obstacles and the moves, and you learn from it. I'm sure Jaden will learn from his rings, just a little bit more of a pullback, and it'll bring him right to that next one. That'll save him a lot of time.
Really close. Jaden just got to the buzzer a split second before. I'm not sure where the falls were, but Jaden just slightly faster. Like 1 frame faster on the buzzer there. Testing out our buzzer cam here, nice and early. Oops. Sorry about that. Up next going to be Jalen Wu and Cooper Siebert. Looks like both of them got to the platform first, but Cooper came out fast off the rope, but touchdown on the red, so Cooper's going to take a fall there. Moving very quick, Jalen getting a little lost on the course here. There it is, there it is, nice job. Up next, going to be Henry Mihailovic and Luke Lebda, both athletes on the big-time elite team. Really excited. They train together on Thursday nights here. Both are very fast, both very talented. I'm just excited to see this race here in the seeding round. Could be a preview of the championship, maybe. We'll see.
If I'm not mistaken, they're both on the Ultimate Ninjas Elite team, too. So they do 2 sets of elite teams.
Yeah, Luke out to a quick start, but Henry trying to make a comeback here.
Luke's going to have to take that extra backswing on the board.
Here comes Luke.
Henry
First to the shower bars. Quick through the shower bars, Jesse. Are you kidding me? Luke, and he links off the trapeze bars.
That was fast. Henry's making his way through. Just finishing it up. Henry, it's about the time. Just finish it up. Get a good time here. Hit that buzzer. That'll put you into the, well, good time into the seeding round.
Nicely done. Luke with a great move on the trapeze bars there. Just links right through.
Luke is
Holy
notorious
cow.
for being fast at local comps as well. And so I'm not surprised to see him make some of those moves when it comes to an actual speed course.
Yeah, you just had a WNL at Ultimate Ninjas Naperville recently. Did you see some of these competitors there? Did you see Luke there?
Luke, I would have to look back again. I do see some repeat ninjas. I know Luke has been to some of my competitions. I also had an elite team competition, so it's a little mixed up in my head if I'm remembering if Luke was at both of them.
And of course the
or
pregnancy
not.
brain. So
Yes, that's what we'll blame it on.
what's the go-to excuse? Up next, one of yours, Jesse, Ben Ditmars and Joshua Schroeder.
Ben is on my elite team. He's been training for a few years now. Out to a little bit of a head start. Josh coming from behind, trying to make up some time here on the rings. Ben with a nice jump out, building his swing, just needing one backswing. Dismount there.
See how efficiently Ben can get off these trapeze bars. Josh coming right behind him.
Nice clean run for Ben. Josh coming from behind now, finishing it up.
I think just the one fall on Josh's side. That might have been 2. That's okay,
nice high
though.
five from the boys there. Great.
That's why we have the seeding round. Not too big of a deal.
Nope.
Another big-time Ninja Elite Team matchup. Lucas Parks, Lorcan McNevin. They take class together. Oh, no, they're not in the same class. They both take class on Thursdays, but they're in the elite team on Tuesday nights, train together. They've done speed courses at elite team practice. They're both rocking the big time elite jerseys. Let's go.
You love seeing teammates push each other, bettering themselves. We worked on Ninja vs. Ninja this week in practice, and that's a lot of what we talked about. It's about pushing each other to get better as a whole. Oh, Lorcan missing the ring. Lucas making come back.
Lucas missing the ring.
Wow. Lorcan with no backswing on the board. Lucas with a little bit of a fall on the board. Lorcan finishing up those shower bars efficiently, making his way through, hitting that buzzer. Fast time, waiting for his teammate. Lucas finishing it up. Nice big pullback on trapeze bar with a dismount and a buzzer.
That's a great job. Lorcan looking really good. Lucas got a little hung up on the rings there. If he cleans that up in his next run, I think we'll see a lot faster of a time. Next up, Grant Wolf and Caden Gray. Grant going to be in the Jumpin' Joe lane. Caden in the Swan lane. Here we go. And Grant's going to be the first one off.
Grant trains at Obstacle Academy, very well known for their speed out there, trained by Hunter Gerard. No backswings on the board for Grant, already into the shower bars. Crossing over on shower bars. Oh, just misses the trapeze bar.
Little hung up, but he's got some time. Caden making his way through the bars.
Caden now on the last obstacle. Getting one single pullback, making his way to the buzzer.
Up next, going to be Ivan Schmidt, Ethan Mattern. We saw Ethan's sister compete earlier, Claire. They actually raced each other in our first Ninja versus Ninja when we just had one division before we separated out the boys and the girls. That was a fun race to watch.
Super fun. They have a lot of obstacles at home. They've been training at Ultimate Ninjas and Big Time here for a little while.
And here
Ivan
we
also
go.
trains at Ultimate Ninjas St. Louis and Shinobi. So we've got an Ultimate Ninjas matchup here. Ivan a little bit quicker to the rings, but Ethan wanting to catch up, bumping through the rings, making up some time. Both taking one backswing on the boards. Ivan popping through those shower bars quickly. Ethan trying to make up some time, catching up to Ivan. Both boys with a clean run and nice finishes.
Yeah, Ethan stepped back on the board there, unfortunately, so I do think he had the one fail.
Darn, I didn't see that. Definitely pushed him to his fastest speed, though. Some quick moves out there. That's what you love to see about Ninja vs. Ninjas. It's pushing each other. Sometimes a little bit beyond your limit, but sometimes you make it and then you make some moves that you didn't think you could do, which is pretty fun to see. It's nice to surprise yourself sometimes.
Ethan Lores, Andrew Bowman going to be our next two competitors. Andrew off first.
Andrew a little bit faster to the rings here. Ethan making up some time, trying to catch him. Andrew, one jump out and dismount on that board. Big confident jump out to the shower bars. 2 moves through those shower bars. Pulling back, bumping through, almost dismounting right off the bat off that trapeze bar. Here comes Ethan, still making his way through.
Remember, you're still getting seated here. Still want to make sure you get a decent time. Ethan's looking good. He hasn't taken a fail, I don't think.
Nice. I believe 2 clear runs, which is pretty big when it comes down to the points. I have been known to miss a foot tap here or there, but it looks like, from what I saw, they were clear.
And so that's going to do it for the seed round, and that's going to put us into our elimination bracket.
This is where it starts to get really competitive out here. These ninjas do not want to lose because they get 2 losses before they're out of the bracket for good.
So, Jesse, how are we feeling about the course so far?
I think it looks great. I think it leaves some options for those athletes who are a little more confident to link some of those moves. If they can jump out to the board, not take a backswing. I saw a couple of ninjas make 2 to 3 moves on the shower bar. Someone crossed over, dismounted really quickly, and then Luke bumping through all the way on that last obstacle, and then kind of underbarring that last trapeze bar to hit the buzzer. It really saves you some time. So I just like the aspect of there's certain areas that you can really save time or make up time if you're behind. So I think it's a great course.
You just have to say that because I was the one that designed it.
I do have to say that.
Yeah. You're just being forced.
I'm under fiancé contract. And Natalia and Sophie up on the starting block. Natalia is coming down from Adrenaline Monkey, which is a newer gym up north. Sophie trains here at Big Time.
Our judges down on the floor just getting some last minute things ready.
Natalia in the red lane, Sophie in the blue lane. Both girls chalking up. Don't want to be slipping off any of these obstacles.
And here we go. Talia and Sophie, our first two, here in the elimination bracket.
Ooh, dismounting about the same time. Sprinting through those steps. Oh, Natalia gets a little caught up on that rope. Sophie right through the rings. One jump and off that board for Sophie. Natalia trying to make up some time here. I'm not sure if she was able to save it on that rope. Sophie right into that last obstacle. A nice smile right there. She can hear her family and friends cheering for her. She was excited for that buzzer. Waiting for Natalia to come through. There to cheer her on for her finish. High five for those ladies. Hannah and Autumn on the starting block.
Hannah going to be in the red lane and Autumn going to be in the blue lane. Fiancés think alike, I guess. About to say the same thing. Here we go. Hannah's going to be off first.
Quickly through the steps. Autumn trying to make up some time here. Now they're on about the same ring. Hannah just a little quicker to those boards. Autumn taking a backswing on the board, trying to push off, stepping back unfortunately on that board. Hannah making her way through to the next obstacle. Clean run for Hannah to that buzzer, finishing that course. Cheering on Autumn to the very last bit of the course here. Coming through. Making her way down to the buzzer. Nice try there, Autumn. High fives for these girls.
Okay.
Ryan and Jaden up. Starting their runs. Pretty even here to the rope. Jaden with a nice save, not touching the ground.
Pretty much neck and neck getting into the rings here. Jaden going to be off the rings first, jumping into the boards. Ryan with a big jump out.
Oh, I think just missed his left hand just a little bit. Both making their way through the shower bars. Using different techniques. Monkey bar swing versus facing one direction and bumping through. Jaden getting to that trapeze bar just a little bit faster. Finishing a little tap right there. Oh, Ryan as well. A few foot taps on the dismounts there for that course run. I believe Jaden might have had one less tap. So I think Jaden was the winner of that race. Cooper and Josh up next. Cooper just a little bit. Oh, they're dismounting evenly. I thought it was going to be a little bit quicker on one side. Cooper through the steps and to the rings just a little bit faster here. Joshua trying to make up some time, catching up to him. Cooper with a good jump out and swing. Went to dismount a little early with that foot tap on that board. Cooper still trying to have a really fast time here. Joshua, I'm not sure if he has any falls, so if he can keep a clean run, he would win this round. We'll have to find out from the judges if Cooper did have a clean run. Sorry, if Joshua had a clean run. Cooper had one fall on the boards. So Joshua's time doesn't matter if he can get through this clean and if he was clean earlier. Hopefully he doesn't rush this dismount. There he goes to hit the buzzer. We'll have to find out from the judges.
Josh takes the win, gets through on the clean run. Cooper unfortunately stepped down off the board dismount.
It seems like Josh was aware of that and was able to kind of take his time and just make sure he got a clean run. So it's good, sometimes it's good to be able to pay attention to your competitor. Sometimes I say, run your own race. But he knew that he just needed a clean run after that tap on the board. Kellen and Henry up next. Kellen in the blue shirt in the blue lane and Henry in the red shirt in the red lane.
It's always nice when the athletes coordinate it for us.
That helps me. Henry just a little bit quicker through those rings and to the steps. Kellen had a little bit too much swing on that rope and stepped down. Kellen's still trying to catch up.
Yeah, and Henry's clean to this point. Kellen is not. Kellen pushing the pace. Maybe trying to force Henry into a mistake here, but Henry's locked in.
That's true. It'll kind of depend on this dismount. Oh, wow. That was a nice big dismount for Kellen. It did come down to the clean run, so Henry will take that one. Kellen did catch up, though, which is good because he will race again. So you do want to push yourself still to get that different technique, that different beta. You want to try to figure out the fastest way to get through the obstacles, even if you know you're not going to win that round, because it might matter more for the next round because it is double elimination.
Next up, going to be Zeki Turba versus Ethan Lores. Zeki's going to be off first. Ethan close behind here.
Zeki just a little bit ahead. No backswings on that board. Ethan only taking one backswing, making his way to the shower bars. Zeki already off the shower bars into that last obstacle. Just needs one more pullback. He's got a clean run to the buzzer. Great run by both. Ethan just a little bit behind in the beginning and wasn't able to catch up.
Grant going to be in the red lane. Lucas in the blue lane. Grant with a big skip off the rings there. Sprinting into it, but Lucas is able to catch up here on the rings.
Wow, that was some great speed by Lucas on the steps to build up some time. Wow, Grant so fast through that board though. No backswings.
And it's going to be
Does
Grant through
the
the
crossover move again on the shower bars. Really fast out there, taking his time to get that dismount. Nice clean run to the buzzer for Grant.
Yeah, Grant with some huge moves there. Lucas did a great job catching back up, but Grant using his height to his advantage on the shower bars, certainly there. And Lucas gets the clear.
Man, Grant is so fast in those shower bars. He jumps out, does one crossover, and dismounts. Might be the fastest I've seen on those.
Next up, we got Andrew Bowman.
Nope.
No? Nope. Skipping. Okay. Next up, going to be Caden Gray and Ben Ditmars.
Both boys on the elite teams at the Ultimate Ninjas. Separate gyms, but still elite teams regardless. Caden just a little bit faster to the rings, but Ben making up time quick, bumping through. Man, getting to the boards right around the same time. Ben not taking a backswing, jumping up to the shower bars right away. 3 moves, straightening out his swing. Caden still right behind him. Ben making sure he gets a good pullback to that buzzer. And Caden finishing. That was a great race. I think it's going to come down to that extra backswing too on the board. Just one backswing can take 3 or so seconds, and sometimes that's all you need to kind of launch you out ahead into those last 2 obstacles. It's tough though, if you short that dismount at all when you don't take a backswing and you step down, that one fail can really cost you. So it's kind of a, I don't know, It's a tough decision sometimes, I'm sure, when you're in your race.
Ivan Schmidt, big geometry dash guy. Finished stage 1 at WNL Worlds in his first year. Here we go. Ivan in the red lane, Jalen in the blue lane.
Right through those steps, already onto the rings. Jalen trying to make up some time, catching up to him. He's going to be pop through these rings quickly. Ivan on the shower bars. Nice and smooth all the way through to that buzzer. Jalen still working. Again, he's going to have another race, so you want to still get a feel for all of these obstacles. You want to see the best way, the quickest way for you to get through them. Jalen finishing strong, hitting that buzzer. Looks like another big-time Ninja Elite Team matchup.
Another big-time Ninja matchup. Here we go. Lorcan McNevin, Ethan Mattern.
Sprinting right off into those rings. Lorcan just a little bit quicker to those shower bars. Ethan trying to make up time here for the dismount. Lorcan off just a little bit faster. Super close race. Lorcan takes it just by about 2 seconds.
Yeah, Lorcan gonna be off first there. Nicely done. And Ethan takes it there. Lorcan had a fall.
Oh, I did not see that. We're having a little hard time getting the camera cut up to the athlete, so
What's the next race?
we missed that, but it looks
What's the
like
next
Ethan took that one. Lorcan had a fall. I'm not sure where it was, but with speed, sometimes that happens. Lorcan will be moving to the comeback bracket, where he'll have another chance to make his way out of that one. If he doesn't have any losses, then he'll make his way back out of the comeback bracket into the winner's bracket. Double elimination is a little forgiving that way, which is nice. It's not just one and done. Makes it a little bit easier on the athletes when you make a single mistake in a course run.
Up next, going to be Luke Lebda and Jaden Corzon. Luke in the blue lane, Jaden in the red lane. And here we go.
Luke jumps straight out to the ring, not using the bar at all. Directly into the steps.
Quick pulls through the rings
Wow.
here, very fast.
One jump off. 2, 3 moves on the shower bars, and he's off. And already popping through. Man, there are not a lot of places where I feel like Luke could make up much time. That was a fast run. That is going to be hard to beat. Jaden's finishing up the shower bars. Good dismount there. Big pull back on that trapeze bar. And dismounts right to that buzzer. I believe a clean run for Jaden as well. Jaden celebrating with his dad. Luke coming over to give him a fist bump. Sportsmanship all the way around. Ninja's not always about winning, just about having fun. That's what we like to see here.
25.1, Jesse. Fast time for Luke. Whew.
That is quick. As a coach, I'm just really not sure where Luke can make up any time as a fast run.
Really fast.
All right, we have Joshua and Andrew up. Andrew, not even sure he was going to be competing today. He was on the wait list up until about a few minutes before when someone didn't show up. So he came in maybe not having that pressure. Kind of made it nice for today. I'm not really sure. He is sprinting through. Josh is on the rings, trying to catch up. Andrew off the shower bars quickly. One pull back for Andrew on those trapeze bar and hitting the buzzer. Fast time.
Yeah, Andrew is flying through these courses. Did a nice job. Here
Joshua's
comes Josh.
still feeling it out. You know, he has another race after this regardless. So you still want to do these obstacles. You still want to see if you can make it your fastest way through, figuring it out. It's okay if you make mistakes now. Just try to clean it up for that next run. Impressive run for Andrew, though. Andrew trains here at Big Time and at Ultimate Ninjas Naperville. He likes to go fast, so I feel like this is a good course competition for him.
And now we go to the comeback bracket. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament. It's Lorcan, McNevin, Ryan Kell here in the comeback bracket. Winner moves on.
Lorcan off just a little bit quicker into this rope, into the steps. Ryan not giving up, trying to catch up. Onto the rings. Lorcan building his swing off the board. One backswing into the shower bars.
Yeah, Lorcan's got a little bit of a lead here. Going to be important for him to stay locked in, not take any fails. Ryan drops there.
Nice finish for Lorcan. Ryan finishing up. Oh man, not feeling confident on that dismount. That's okay. making his way to the last obstacle, finishing strong for his race today. Great job racing today, Ryan. Hit that buzzer. Awesome.
Up next, going to be Cooper Siebert and Lucas Parks. Here in the comeback bracket. Lucas on the elite team here, takes classes. Cooper also taking classes here.
Fun fact about Lucas, he said he's really good at drawing.
Oh. Oh.
I am not. We'll have to see if he can bring in some of his drawings sometimes to show us.
And here we go, Lucas in the blue lane, Cooper in the red lane. Both athletes, Lucas out a little earlier.
Lucas just a little bit quicker.
This is the really important spot. Can you get through this clean?
Ooh, needs 2 backswings on the board.
Ooh, keeps his leg up. That was really nice dismount there.
Cooper only takes 1 to make up some time.
He looks back a little bit. Don't look back. Just run your own race, Lucas.
Oh, darn. Cooper just has a little bit of a circular swing on the shower bars. He was making up time. Looks like Lucas is going to finish first. Nice job. Cooper was given a really good effort there, trying to give him a run for his money, but he just got a little circular out there, and it was hard to make that dismount clean.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a big comeback there, but it looks like Lucas took the win. Nice job from both competitors.
Sophie and Claire up next.
Here we go. Round 2 here in the winner's bracket. Claire Mattern, Sophie Freitag. And here we go. Athletes are off. Claire versus Sophie.
Claire just a little bit quicker to that box. Sophie's still trying to make up that little bit of time. Only about 1 move behind. She's still in it. Claire 1 jump through the board. No backswings. Sophie's the same. Jumping out. Claire super fast through those shower bars. Taking a quick peek back at Sophie to see where she is. Big pullback and dismount. Man, Sophie was not far behind at all. Hits that buzzer.
34 seconds through this course, Jesse. That is fast. That
honestly,
is very
Sophie
fast.
was making some of the same moves Claire was. I think Claire was just a little bit faster on the transitions. So I think if Sophie can speed up the time between the obstacles, I think she's going to have a really fast time as well. Whew. Sophie will be in the comeback bracket. She'll have an opportunity to make her way out of that. Double elimination makes it a little bit nicer. You can learn from your previous race. Put that knowledge into your next race. Savannah and Hannah up next. Savannah is in the blue lane, Hannah in the red lane. Savannah trains out of Flipside. She's been training for 4.5 years.
Savannah off the rings just a little bit faster. Great tech here, matching on the rings, but Hannah, they're neck and neck right now. Savannah, a little stumble there.
Pretty even. Ooh, Savannah needs an extra backswing on the board. Hannah making her way through. Savannah not giving up, trying to go through it quick.
Oh, Savannah!
Pull back. Oh my gosh.
Comes down to the buzzer.
Oh, and the hugging at the end. Love to see it. I think Savannah got that
one. We got to look at the replay here. It comes down to the buzzer. Savannah comes off. Definitely she gets there first, but it is neck and neck.
If you guys
Savannah
can feel
just
it.
Barely with the buzzer hit first.
The excitement in the gym right now, the kids are freaking out. The warm-up area, the excitement is through the roof. Everyone's super excited. And I just love Hannah is still hugging Savannah even after she finds out that Savannah took the win. I love to see the camaraderie. They don't even go to the same gym or train at the same area, but they're friends because of different competitions. And it's just great to see the sportsmanship between these athletes.
And now we go to the men's side. What is going to be our first matchup for the men? We will wait and see. That was a tight race right there. Whew. And it looks like it's going to be... Let's see.
Helen?
Is that Kellen?
They're behind the pillar for me.
Jaden and Kellen. What order are we going in? This one? All right. Yeah, it's just...
All right, they're taking off. Helen is in the blue lane, landing just a little bit quicker. Jaden still finishing up those rings, going right into the steps. Both on the rings now. Kellen with an early dismount, only using 2 rings. Big jump out. Oh, Jaden with the step back, I believe. Kellen into the last obstacle. Oh, with a step back for Kellen, but I'm not sure if Jaden's run was clean. So it'll come down to the time, I believe, but I'm going to double check with the judges. It's hard to see Jaden's foot. If he tapped back, he might have saved it. Okay. All right, so Kellen was the winner of that round.
Going to be Caden and Joshua up next. Joshua going to be in the Joe lane.
Wow, Joshua's fun fact is really fun. He was in the Junior Olympics for speed cup stacking and earned 2 gold medals.
Jeez.
That's wild.
That's awesome.
Oh, Caden out a little bit quicker, but has a fall on the steps. Joshua saved it on the steps. Caden's going to want to stay faster if he wants a chance of winning.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on Joshua here, see if he takes any falls here.
Josh is going to want to keep a clean run here. Caden all the way to the end with a nice quick time. Unfortunately, that one fall might hurt him. We'll see on the dismount here.
I think Josh was clean. I think he took it.
Yep, confirmed. Joshua was clean all the way to the buzzer, so he'll take that one. Ethan and Lucas up.
Lucas has been getting faster off the rings. Does a nice job here. Gets the rings first with Ethan. Keeping an eye on his opponent.
It's hard not to peek over and see how they're doing.
Oh, I think we got a save. I don't know.
Oh, great save by Ethan. He's still in it. He's got to be quick through these shower bars. He's going to want to dismount quickly. Both off into the last obstacle around the same time.
This is going to be close, Jesse. He's going to have to get off of it. Lucas takes it.
Wow.
Oh, it was close.
Ethan laying out for the buzzer, but I think Lucas got it just a little bit faster.
Lays out for the buzzer. Let's see if we can see here. This save was insane, Jesse. If he keeps his feet up here, this was wild. Wow. I think he does. He keeps his feet up. Insane save from Ethan there.
A little bit of a belly flop on that dismount platform, but
insane on the save there from Ethan. Let's go back and see if we can look here. Somehow he's able to keep those feet up. Look at the feet. I don't think they touch. Nice job there. Big save there. Let's take a look. Judges want to confirm the buzzer hit. We'll just make sure here. Thought Lucas definitely had the buzzer first. We will take a look.
Yep, it was Lucas confirmed. He did hit the buzzer. Judges were making sure that buzzers were hit because sometimes with speed, you're a little worried about actually connecting with that buzzer, but we were good. Lucas actually 2 hands hit that buzzer. Ethan laid out for it, but just a little bit short on time. Lorcan and Jalen are up. Lorcan just a little bit quicker off that dismount, right into the rope steps. Getting off those rings just a little bit faster here. Jalen right behind him, trying to make up some time. Lorcan with a step down on the board. So if Jalen can stay clean, then he will be the one to take it. He's got to stay clean, though. because Lorcan's getting to the buzzer first, it looks like. So if Jalen can just have a clean run all the way to the end, this last dismount will be the final factor. Hopefully he doesn't rush it. Nice save.
Close there, but I do think Jalen takes it.
Yeah, Jalen should be the winner of that round. As
We'll
long
get
as we didn't miss
confirmation.
any falls.
We'll get confirmation from the judge. So Jalen does take it. Lorcan did have a fall there.
I'm not sure if Jalen realized that Lorcan had a fall, so I think he thought maybe he was out of it. But thankfully he finished the course with a clean run and got his way to the buzzer. Sometimes that's all it takes is a clean run.
So now we go over to the winner's bracket, Jesse. Zeki Turba going to be taking on Grant Wolf. They have not had a fall yet.
Zeki trains here and at Ultimate Ninjas Elmhurst. Grant at Obstacle Academy. Wow, both getting to the rings at about the exact same time.
They're real close here, Jesse.
Wow. It's fast race so far. Zeki, no backswings on the board. Through the shower bars first. Only 2 moves through those shower bars.
I think we had a swan fall announcement. Zeki's going to take it. But that's okay. Grant will go into the comeback bracket. And he'll have an opportunity to make his way back.
Zeki had a full clear there. I think that was the fastest time I saw him run. Really clean, and only 2 moves on the shower bars to get through. It's definitely a fast one. Ethan and Ivan are up next. Ethan has a twin sister that is also competing, Claire, except Ethan is 20 minutes older. Ivan just out a little bit ahead onto those rings. Ethan making a comeback, dismounting now at the same time, both into the boards.
This place is getting hyped, Jesse.
Wow. Crowd is going crazy. Ethan swings a little bit more straight on the shower bars, but Ivan to the last trapeze bar a little bit faster. Ivan to the buzzer just a second before.
You could hear it in the audience, Jesse. They knew this was going to be a tight race. Man, that was good. Ethan just a little hung up on the trapeze bars there.
Man, that was neck and neck the whole time. I think Ivan was just able to dismount off the shower bar just a little bit quicker than Ethan, and that was all it took. Ethan not out of it, though. He's going to be moving down to the comeback bracket.
26.3. I think we have a rematch here from the seed round. Luke Lebda, Henry Mihailovic. Going to be racing each other again here. They raced in the seed round. Luke took it. But now Henry's had a couple opportunities to feel out the course. Man, that last race was a good one.
I know. The energy in here is just, it's very high.
It's building right now. Luke and Henry, training partners like we talked about, big time elite teams, Ultimate Ninjas elite teams.
Well, Luke popped right through all of those rings, saving himself a lot of time. Henry not far behind, though.
Henry trying to close the gap, but Luke.
Luke is so fast with that just bump through that last trapeze bar. He doesn't have to do a pullback, saves himself that extra little bit of time.
Luke is looking very, very efficient. Very efficient.
Man, these races are getting fast now.
Luke is putting up times that I don't know, Jesse. These are going to be tough to beat.
Did Ethan just say 23 seconds?
I think 23
Oh,
point something.
Gosh.
That's scary right there.
That is going to be tough. Like I was saying before with Luke, I just don't know where he can make up time, but he seems to be making it up somewhere and getting a faster time every time. All right, we have Ben and Andrew. They both train at my gym at Ultimate Ninjas Naperville, but they both train here sometimes as well. Andrew out just a little bit quicker.
Andrew
Ben.
a little hung up on the ring here.
I think Ben might have a fall on the ropes, so it'll come down to Andrew having a clean run here, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes.
Jumps out to the ring. Nice job. Here comes Ben.
And nice run for Ben. Or that fall is going to cost him, but I think it took down his confidence just a little bit, but that's okay. That was his first loss, so he'll have another chance at it in that comeback bracket.
And that does it for round 3 of the winners bracket. We're going to go and see, where do we go next? Are we going to the girls bracket, the boys bracket? All right. We're going to go ahead and pull up our girls bracket here. And it looks like the first race is going to be Autumn and Sophie. It's going to be Autumn in the red lane, Sophie in the blue lane.
Sophie making her way to the board first. One kick through, dismounting. She's been doing that about every time. Feeling really confident with that move, I think. Oh, little fall for Autumn on the board. Sophie onto the last obstacle. Big pullback here. And Sophie takes it this round for round 1 of the comeback bracket. Great job today, Autumn. Finish it strong. Go hit that buzzer. Great work out there. High fives from Sophie.
Up next, Hannah and Natalia.
Hannah in the red lane, Natalia in the blue lane. Hannah out with a little bit of an early lead. Right into that rope and those steps. Natalia pushing the pace a little bit, trying to catch up. Big pullback and an early dismount. One jump and dismount. Oh, Natalia with a little bit of a step back. Really quick to the shower bars for Hannah. Hannah making her way to the end, winning this round. Natalia finishing up her course. Great runs today, Natalia. That board is tough if you're not really confident on kind of pulling up and kicking out those legs. It's pretty easy to step back off that dismount. We've seen it a lot today so far. A lot of it is just confidence. Keeping those legs back behind you when you jump out and kicking out for that dismount. That means it will be between Hannah and Sophie for the last round of the comeback bracket, I believe. I think we're going to move over to the boys bracket. The boys comeback bracket to give those girls a little bit of a rest before their race.
And now we go back into the boys division, into the comeback bracket, round 3 here. Grant Wolf taking on Jalen Wu.
Grant out early, making his way through the rings, skipping that last ring, perfecting that one jump through that board, dismounting off the shower bars, into that last obstacle, big pullback, and Grant moves on into the comeback bracket. Jalen finishing up the shower bars, making his way through the last obstacle. Big pullback here. And hits the buzzer for the end.
Next up, going to be Ethan and Lucas. Lucas going to be in the blue lane. Ethan, no, I apologize. Ethan in the blue lane, Lucas in the red lane.
I feel like Ethan should have the red lane. With his red shirt, he's wearing a red shirt today, his red swan shirt. It's confusing me. Oh, Ethan Swanson. Not Ethan Mattern. Ethan Mattern also wearing a red shirt, but in the blue lane. Both boys getting to the rings about the same time, but Ethan popping through, but they still dismounted about the same time.
Both
Big
taking
jump.
a backswing here. Ethan's got to take an extra backswing,
Wow.
it looks like.
Luke is getting ahead with that extra swing, but they're dismounting around the same time. One pull back on the trapeze bars. Ethan popping through the trapeze bar to the buzzer first. I did not see that coming. Ethan making that pop through move on that last trapeze bar for the win.
Ethan with a huge move,
Wow.
almost stumbles back. Look at this. Almost comes back, but he's able to keep his footing. And gets to the buzzer. Huge pullback there.
He knew he had to go for it, and he took the risk on that move, and it paid off. He had to come from behind. Lucas got out ahead of him because of that extra swing on the board. That was a great race with that back and forth. Really impressed by Ethan on that last move there.
Here we go.
Joshua and Henry out now, trying to make their way out of the comeback bracket. Henry just a little bit quicker to the rope, making his way around the steps and to the rings. Joshua trying to catch up. Henry, no backswings on the board. Josh is going to have to take some risks to catch up to him. Henry might have had a touch off the shower bars. We'll have to confirm with the coaches. So if Josh can finish clean, we will have to check with the judges on that one. I'm not sure. It'll all come down to if he can make this clean right here. I'm not sure if Josh knows that. Hopefully he takes his time and finishes this dismount.
Let's see if he can stick this dismount here.
All right, we'll have to check with the judges.
And so Josh is going to take it. Looks like Henry had the fall there. Not exactly sure where he took that fall, but I did hear Joe.
It was after the shower bars. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought I saw it, but it's just, sometimes it's hard to tell. I can't see the blue floor. I thought his foot went down. Man, he was really far ahead too, but it comes down to that clean run first. We've been saying it all day. It's about points first.
Up next going to be Ben Ditmars and Kellen Gillitzer. Kellen going to be in the red lane, Ben in the blue lane.
Both looking pretty excited. I've personal trained Kellen a few times, and he is really speedy, really quick with his feet. And then Ben is here on my elite team. So, cheering for both out there. Ben popping through. Kellen with the pullbacks and quick dismount. Both getting to the ring about the same time. Ben popping through those rings. Big jump. Oh, Kellen misses the
Kellen
board.
takes the fall, so Ben
just has to stay clean now. It was a really close race up until then. As long as Ben just stays clean on this dismount. Both boys finished around the same time. Man, that was back and forth there for a little bit.
Yeah, Kellen knew it.
That's tough. He was trying to go for speed. I think just missed his hands on that unstable bridge.
Looks like Sophie Freitag, Hannah Swatkowski are going to be up next. Here we go.
they're off. Hannah just a split second to the rope sooner. Sophie's fast through those steps, making up the time. Dismounting pretty quick. One jump and go for both of them on the boards. Quickly through the shower bars. Dismounting at the same time. Chris, you're going to have to get a close-up of this buzzer, I think. Hannah to the buzzer. Sophie. Hannah did not do an extra pullback on that trapeze bar. She just went for it.
Man, you can feel the energy in this place when there's a close race. Everyone's just so excited. And we're getting the judges here asking for a quick check.
Okay.
We're going to see here.
Hannah made a little bit of a risky move going through that last trapeze bar. We're just going to make sure that she got that dismount clean. See if we can see it from this angle. Man, they were dismounting at the same time. Let's see if we can slow it down.
And here we go, Hannah.
Back foot.
Coming down the back foot.
Oh,
looks like it stays up. It doesn't look anywhere close to the blue there.
We're
just
good.
double checking. Nice job.
She knew she had to go for that move, and she went for it, and it paid off for her.
All right, everybody.
That was a great run by Sophie as well. They were neck and neck, tied all the way through. Hannah just made that last desperate move to get to the buzzer first. It was a great run. The energy here just keeps building and building as these races get closer and closer.
So it's going to be Grant and Josh. Back to the comeback bracket we go.
All right, and they're off. Grant just a little bit quicker off those rings. Into the steps. Into the rings already. Josh trying to make up some time here. One jump out to that board. Through the shower bars. Two moves through the shower bars for Grant.
Yeah, Grant really starting to figure this course out. He's getting a lot faster. Josh has had a good run so far today. He's won some races, and
he's been very clean. That's what's kept him as far as he's gotten. He's just had some really
consistent, very clean.
There he goes, finishing that buzzer. Misses it his first time. Make sure to connect with it.
Ethan gonna be in the Swan lane. Ben gonna be in the red lane.
Man, this is a tough one for me. I trained both of these guys.
It's always tough as a coach when your two kids are going up against each other.
Can they both win?
Technically, yes.
Different techniques, same result, both out pretty quick. Wow, Ethan through those steps really fast. One pullback and dismount, but they're getting to the boards at the same time. Ethan doesn't take an extra backswing. He's already off on the shower bars. If he can just keep a straight dismount all the way, don't rush this dismount. You have time. Ben! Oh my gosh.
Ben almost trying to pull through.
Wow. I thought Ben was maybe going to bump through all of those holds. He would have had to if he wanted to catch up to Ethan on that run. Ethan was just a little bit faster, didn't take a backswing on the boards, was really fast through the steps, and that's what propelled him through all the way to the end. Ben was not giving up, though. He was trying to make up that time. Great runs by Ben Ditmars today.
Up next, going to be Luke Lebda, Zeki Turba.
They're on the team together here, right?
They are on the team together, train together on Thursday nights. Back to the winner's bracket we go.
Luke off just a little bit quicker. Through the rings. He's doing one jump on the board. Zeki just a little bit caught up.
Luke slows it down just a little bit, wants to make sure he can lock this in.
Luke to the finish. Zeki did make up some time there, though.
Let's go back and take a look at the replay here. Joe, stop shaking the table. Where is it? Okay. And yeah, it does look like Luke does have a foot touch there. So you can see the foot tap here. Luke pretty efficient today. He's been very fast, but the toe comes down on the red. You can see it there. So Zeki is going to take it there. Zeki got the clean run. No fails on his side. Comes down to inches. You can see that toe pushing off of the red. It's tough when you're going fast. It's a game of inches.
Totally. I will say Luke took that very well. Such a good sport about it. He knows he's in the comeback bracket now. You know, he was not eliminated, so a little bit easier to take, but was really good about it.
Up now, it's going to be Andrew and Ivan. Andrew in the blue lane, Ivan in the red lane. We are in the winner's bracket here.
Ivan with a quick dismount. Andrew speed through the steps to make the comeback a little bit. Wow, they are pretty neck and neck. One jump out, synchronized ninja. Wow. Andrew a little bit quicker off the shower bars, jump out to the ring. Ivan's gonna have to pop through. Andrew to the buzzer first. What a race. Andrew goes for that big jump out to the ring, but then has to do a big pullback on the trapeze bar, whereas Ivan was bumping through. That got close there. That was a lot of lead changes per obstacle on that run. Andrew with a time of 24.99. The second fastest time, I believe, of the day. I think Luke is at 23 seconds, Andrew at 24. It's going to be some fast races here as we get to the end. All right, looks like we have Claire and Savannah up next. Claire is in the red lane. Savannah is in the blue lane.
This is the semifinals on the girls' side.
This is our semifinals race. The winner will move on to the championship round.
Man, nothing like adding just a little bit of pressure right before you run. Both girls locked in, though. Dismounting around the same time, through the rope, through the steps. Claire just a little bit faster to the board. Big jump out, no backswing. Savannah's going to do the same to keep up. Claire off the shower bars at the same time. It's going to come down to the last little bit. Chris, get a close up. Oh, no. We are going to have to look back. Oh, I don't know who took that. Coaches, judges are not sure either.
We're going to have to go to the slow-mo, Jesse.
This is why we have this camera shot. Please tell me there is a definite...
Oh my God!
Oh no.
I mean, it's got to be an exact tie at the... They come down the same frame by frame. They come down at the same time. We had this a couple times in our last Ninja versus Ninja. It's 60 frames. 60 frames here, and it is an exact tie.
We talked about if this was going to happen again, and we were kind of hoping it wouldn't. But also, it's kind of fun when both are winners. So, Chris, can you explain what happens in this situation?
So what's going to happen, Jesse, is they're gonna reset. We're going to watch this back in real time. This was insane. They both jump out to the ring. Let's just watch this back here real quick. In real time, they both jump out, pull back. They both land, hit the buzzer. It is so fast.
That is what you call
my goodness.
synchronized ninja.
Unbelievable.
Can't write this stuff.
Yeah, that was impressive. So what's going to happen? They're going to get a little bit of a break, and they're going to have to race each other again. I mean, 60 frames a second, and we still can't tell the difference. They're going to run again, so neither will move on, neither will go to the comeback bracket, and they'll have to do another race.
Savannah in that back half, I think it's been 2 races now where she's been a little bit behind, and she is just so fast on that back half. She catches up. Claire was out ahead. Savannah caught up to her, and then they tied to the very end. Man, that was exciting.
Yeah, that was wild.
All right, we have Ethan and Luke up. Luke off just a little bit faster. Luke getting to the board just a little bit quicker than Ethan. No backswing. Ethan's going to have to take some risks here. Luke giving a look back to see where he's at, to see how hard he needs to push himself. Oh, Luke to the end. Ethan, some super speedy and fast races today. Just got a little unlucky having to race Luke after his foot tap. And Luke ran a time of 23.01. Fastest time of the day. I guarantee that pushed Ethan to run his fastest race as well. Ivan and Grant up next. Ivan in the red lane, Grant in the blue lane. Ivan dismounting a little bit earlier. Grant making up some time, getting to the rings about the same time, popping through. Both boys to the boards. Both up to the shower bars. We've got another close one here. Ooh, Grant popped through. Oh, I think Ivan took it by a half a second. Wow. I could barely keep up with that one. Grant popped through that first beginning, but Ivan popped through the trapeze bar, and Ivan took the win. I think we're getting a little bit of time to the athletes here as these races get closer and closer. Fewer athletes, so your rest time in between is a little bit shorter.
We're going Claire and Savannah. Claire's going back.
Claire and Savannah going to be next.
They just raced not that long ago, so giving them just a little bit more time after that tie. We wondered if we would see it today.
Pretty wild.
We were thinking, now there's no way we can have an exact tie again.
Frame by frame tie.
And we already have it in the second age division. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. We might have some more.
Yeah, pretty wild race first time around.
Ugh, can't imagine what their nerves are feeling like. I hope it just comes down to 2 clean runs and, you know, a definitive winner versus I don't want to fall here after that perfect race between the 2 of them.
Here we go. Again, dismounting at the same time.
Cross to the rings.
I mean, they're move for move. They're right around the same.
Claire just a little bit ahead, but like I said before, Savannah is so fast in these last few obstacles. Claire still dismounting early. Claire with the pullback.
Savannah would have had a dismount there.
Oh man, Savannah really would have had to do kind of an underbar move on that last trapeze bar to get through. Okay, so Ethan just came over and said, my heart is pounding. Claire ran a time of 22.57, which we believe is overall, boys and girls, the fastest time of the day.
Unbelievable.
I guess Claire maybe she felt that pressure, maybe she didn't, but whatever she did it the fastest.
Whew.
My heart's pounding. I can't take this.
Back to the comeback bracket in the boys' side. It's going to be Ivan and Luke.
And they're off. Oh no, Luke. Just trying to go a little too fast and made a fall. Ivan's just got to get a clear through here. And he wins the round. Oh, that's heartbreaking to see. Ivan, as long as he can finish this up. Ivan, make sure to take his time, get a clear, hit that buzzer, and he is moving on.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. Luke was he looked unstoppable in his earlier runs. Looked like he was going to be unbeatable on time, but slips there. And
yeah, I think his fastest time they said was 23 seconds.
yeah,
so
but Ivan putting the pressure on. Ivan's looked really good all day as well, putting up fast times. So
I mean, that's just what happens sometimes when you're doing speed runs. It's hard to be perfect the whole day.
now it comes down to Zeki and Andrew.
I like the shirt coordination today in the lane runs. Zeki in the red lane, Andrew in the blue lane. Andrew trying to take some deep breaths, calm down up there. Zeki looking locked in.
And they're off.
About the same here. Dismounting at the same time, jumping into the boards. Through the shower bars. Andrew to the trapeze bar just a little bit faster and hitting that buzzer first. They had very similar techniques, and Andrew just got out ahead by a split second. Andrew's time was 23.8. He's getting faster and faster every time. And again, he was on the wait list up until about 2 minutes before the competition started. Someone didn't show up, so he got to move in. It's a pretty cool story.
So next up, going to be Savannah and Hannah. So Zeki will move into the comeback bracket to take on Ivan, where the winner will have to go up against Andrew and win twice
Wow.
in order to win the competition.
Giving the athletes just a little bit of time in between the runs now, as it's really turning around quickly to the next races. And so they might have just raced, a couple minutes ago. So that's not a lot of time to kind of rejuvenate all of your energy. So it'll be just a little bit slower between turnaround times now, making sure we're making it fair for all the athletes.
Also a pretty big advantage of staying in the winner's bracket the entire day. You get a little bit more time between runs. Don't have to run quite as many times.
And
one of the big advantages.
You don't have that pressure, too, when it comes down to that last race.
You know if you make a mistake, then...
Yep. You're not out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of Ninja versus Ninja, Jesse, you and I, pretty successful Ninja versus Ninja history.
It was a good time. It was a long time ago.
A long time ago, Le Breakfast Club on Ninja vs. Ninja debuted on USA Network. Jesse, myself, John Alexis, the Giant, well known back in the day, able to take the win.
That was crazy. I could not believe it. Every time we moved on, I was thinking, how did we get here?
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the show, very similar format, side-by-side, head-to-head racing. A lot of fun.
The only difference is if you tie with your team, it then turns into a relay race, which I really liked that aspect of it because you had to have a really well-rounded team. And we did win a relay race, I believe.
We went to a couple relay races.
Yeah.
We lost. I don't think we ever lost a relay race, but we would lose, a couple. I lost. John Alexis lost at some point. Had to go to the relay. But on the starting line, Hannah Swatkowski. Hannah and Savannah are going to be on the starting platform. And here we go. Last round of the comeback bracket. Winner advances into the finals. And the athletes are off. Dismounting around the same time. Onto the Sonic Curve. Pretty neck and neck. Savannah's been very good on the rings all day. Oh no, Savannah.
So Hannah just has to have a full clear here. I think she knows it. She's slowing down just the slightest bit, not rushing into it. Such a bummer to see Savannah go out that way. She was fast all day. But she gives a hug to Hannah after the buzzers. Congratulations to Hannah. That was a great run, nice and clean. Bummer for Savannah as we saw her go really fast earlier today. Both Savannah and Luke, I was kind of expecting to see in the final rounds. And it just comes down to falls, which is so tough, but not a surprise when it comes to speed courses like this. It can happen to anybody. All right, we have Ivan and Zeki trying to make their way out of the comeback bracket. Ivan dismounting just a little bit earlier. Zeki speeding it up to catch up to him, getting to the rings around the same time. Both pulling back, skipping that last ring. No swing backs on the boards. Into the shower bars. Ivan dismounting first. Zeki jumping up to the ring, but Ivan dismounting first and hitting that buzzer. Zeki just about a second behind.
Yeah,
He was trying to go
Ivan's
for that
gonna
big
get
move.
there.
He's trying to jump out to that ring, get that big move, but it's tough. You're going to jump out to that ring. You have to jump out to the ring and then pop through that trapeze bar. Otherwise, you have a lot of swing, and that backswing takes a lot of time. I do like seeing them trying to make those moves, though, trying to catch up, doing whatever you can, taking those risks, because why not? All right, so that means Ivan is coming out of the comeback bracket, and he is going up against Andrew Bowman for the finals. However, Andrew would have to lose twice in order for Ivan to win. This is exciting.
Yeah, Andrew would have to lose twice. He's been good all day. He's looked consistent. He's put up fast times.
I don't know if he's fallen.
He's looked good.
Yeah.
Comes down to Andrew, Ivan, Claire, or Hannah. Just giving the athletes a little bit of time to rest.
Especially Claire. I mean, I don't think there's a way around it, but she did have one additional race because of the tie. I think she can handle it just fine. She's a very great athlete, but she did have that one extra race because of her and Savannah.
Yeah, and the nice part about the Ninja versus Ninja style course, it's not as intensive as you might see a lot of other competitions. Hopefully the athletes aren't too tired.
I mean, they're 9. They're fine, right?
They got energy for days. They'll be fine.
I would be very tired.
Well, remember everybody, we've got the 11U age group coming up next. They'll be taking on this course this afternoon. We'll make some course adjustments. Might get a little bit harder. And then tomorrow we've got our 13-year-olds, our adults, our elite division. Phil Folsom, Tyler Smith coming out for this one. We will see what they do on this course.
And also, two athletes that did tie last time were Jared Boyd and Sam Farr, and they are returning as well. Are they not?
I don't think they are returning.
Oh, they were on the Google.
Oh.
Oh. We'll find out later for you. We got the championship to go.
And here we go. Claire and Hannah for the championship. Remember, Claire would have to lose twice. Hannah coming back from the comeback bracket.
Claire off first. Hannah coming right behind. She's going to be speedy through these steps. Claire just a little bit out ahead. Big jump. She's just got to stay clean now. If she can keep this lead but stay clean. Oh, and I think she's got it. Claire all the way to the end. Hannah had some great races out there today. Really pushed her pace, really pushed her speed. But
And that is going to do it for Claire. A great job.
Claire! Hey, great job. Would you like to do an interview? Yeah? Awesome. Right here? Okay. You jump in right here. I'm here with our 9U Girls Division champion for the day. How's it feel?
Really good.
Yeah, and I know you've been training a long time. Do you like speed courses? Do you like longer courses? Because you crushed it today.
I really like speed courses.
Well, that's awesome. So I know you know a lot of the other athletes. Are a lot of them your friends that you train with and go to open gyms and other competitions with?
I didn't like going against all of my friends, but it was fun.
I have to ask you about the tied race. You and Savannah down to the buzzer. That was crazy. Did you know that you guys were that close when you were going to the buzzer?
Well, I got hung up on the shower bars, and I saw Savannah, and I just knew I had to go for it. So, and it ended up as a tie. So, I didn't want to race again because I was really tired, though.
Yeah, well, you ran so many races. How do your hands feel right now?
They're burning.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
really hurting. I have a lot of chalk, a lot of calluses.
Well, you did amazing today. Congratulations. You're the champion for the division. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Hey, great job, Claire.
Nice job, Claire. Takes it in the finals. And up next, we have got Ivan and Andrew. Andrew going to be in the blue lane. Ivan in the red lane. Here we go. For the finals, remember, Andrew would have to lose twice. Ivan, coming back up from the comeback bracket, has to win twice.
they've both put up some pretty fast times. I just want to see some clear races, nice and clean. Ivan just a bit faster. Andrew's been really speedy through those steps, though, anytime he's a little bit behind. Synchronized through to the boards. Neither one took a backswing into the shower bars, keeping their swing straight. Andrew dismounts first, has to pop through, and Andrew takes it. Wow. Oh, he's so excited hugging his dad. Love to see it. I'm not sure.
Andrew Bowman takes it. Got in because of the wait list. Almost didn't compete today. And that's a phenomenal job. Andrew Bowman is going to be your champion here for our second Ninja versus Ninja.
Right here, Andrew. Great job, man.
Dude, good job today, dude. You killed it out there. All right, everybody. So we're here with our non-U boys champion, Andrew. Now, before this race started, Andrew came in on a wait list, so he wasn't even sure he was going to be able to compete. And now he ends up being a champion, man. How did you feel coming in today? Did you think he was going to be able to compete?
I don't really think so.
What?
I didn't think so.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure you're glad everything worked out for you. So I got to ask, man, how often do you train speed? Because you looked unstoppable out there, man. Like, how often are you training speed? And who's, like, your main speed training partner? Like, who's pushed you to go that fast?
My dad.
Your dad, man, family, man. Pop's always doing a good job over there coaching, man. How many times a week do you train speed? Like, what's your speed training look like? Because, dude, you look like Lightning McQueen out there, man.
5 days a week.
5 days a week you're training speed. Well, it clearly shows that you're training speed every often, the way you're moving out there. Looking very fluent, very efficient. Congratulations, man, for being the boys champion for the non-U, Andrew. Everybody here's proud of you, man. Go celebrate with your dad, man. Everybody,
very
that concludes
excited.
the 9U. We'll be back for 11U.
I'm not sure he expected that. Very excited out there.
Just make sure.
Super fun races today. Really exciting. Kind of fun that both champions for the 9U, for the boys and the girls, didn't have a single loss on their races for the day. So they went through clean. Claire did have the tie, but they went through clean, which is pretty cool. We are setting up the podium now.
All right, we'll go down to the floor to Ethan Swanson, who's going to be standing by with the podium for our 9U division.
Athletes and spectators, congratulations all the athletes. You had a lot of races. I hope you guys had fun. Give yourselves a round of applause. But we have to announce our top 3 from both the boys division and the girls division, starting in the girls division. In 3rd place, tying one of the races today, Savannah Azario. You guys, Savannah, that's for you, and also that top one's for you too. In 2nd place, Hannah Swakowski! Get the top one and the top one of these. There you go. And in first place, running a wild amount of races, one of them being a tie, Claire Mattern! There you go, Claire. There you go. All right, girls, you can step on down. Thank you. Great job. And in the boys division, third place, Zeki Turbo. There you go, Zeki. You grab one of these guys. Nice job. In second place, Ivan Schmidt. Nice job today, Ivan. And in first place, Andrew Bowman. There you go, Andrew. There you go. Zeki. All right, boys, you guys can jump on down. Thank you. Congratulations. 15 minutes? Only for athletes who compete in the 9U division, we will have some free time. 15 minutes. You guys can jump on out there, only for competing athletes. Of course I can, dude.
All right, well, that is going to do it for our 9U division. Congratulations to all of our competitors. It was a lot of fun to watch, but that is going to do it. We will be back for the 11U division later on this afternoon, and then we've got more divisions tomorrow. Thank you so much for checking out the stream, and congrats to all the athletes. We'll see you guys later.
Can I get your signature on my frock?
On your frock? As long as it's okay.